Windsor City Council met today for a marathon session. Lots to tackle, and to break it down, some of the biggest items. We're turning now to CTV's Travis Fortnum. Travis, let's start with the latest on the Heart Hub site search.
Yeah, Stephanie, the years-long search stretches on with no timeline for when it might wrap up. But as of today, new expanded boundaries. For years, the city's been looking for a permanent home for its one-stop site for homelessness and addiction recovery services. Waterworld was always a temporary fix. Expert advice had kept the search limited to within 2 kilometers of the downtown core, but a motion from downtown councillor Ronaldo Agostino changes that, opening up the search to include locations citywide. Any spot deemed suitable will still need council approval. And what to do about boarded up buildings. Council passed changes to the property standards bylaw aimed at cracking down on boarded up and derelict buildings. Owners can no longer board up vacant properties unless damaged by fire or natural disaster. The city says it's about preventing blight and keeping buildings redevelopment ready. Sandpoint Beach got a quick mention too. Councillor Angelo Marignani gave notice of a motion he'll bring forward next meeting, pushing to prioritize the city's plan to move the beach away from a trench linked to past drownings. But the hottest topic of the day wasn't even officially discussed by council. A proposed change to the city's flag-raising policy drew a crowd, but the matter was deferred. And some of those who showed up left just as frustrated, including one who was escorted out by police.
There is a request to defer this to come back before either in June or July.
With that, Windsor City Council put off discussion of proposed changes to its flag policy.
Shame! Shame! Shame!
That didn't sit right with the dozen or so representatives of various LGBTQIA+ organizations who came together out of fear the changed policy would stop the city from flying the pride flag.
I traveled 2.5 hours to get here today, and everybody that was in that audience for that motion that was presented took time out of their day.
We were trying to say before the outburst.
Windsor Mayor Drew Dilkin says the pride flag would still fly annually even if the proposed policy changes were approved Monday. But his words aren't enough for Patricia DeRuin, who was kicked out of the meeting before he said that.
Today was a whole lot of anger about nothing. This was not the pride community that I know, and I think the person who stood up and just kept yelling shame actually came from London to be here. And so this is not the normal pride community that I've dealt with. Those are respectful, sensible, good people who looked forward to working together and finding pathways.
DeRuin made the trip to Windsor from London, representing a group called Guardians in Action. She is not affiliated with Windsor Essex Pride Fest. Other protesters also hung back. Some, like DeRuin, registered as delegates on the matter.
I do not like vagueness. I like things when they're clearly stated. It's either a yes or no for other flags.
They say they'll be back when the flag-raising policy returns to council next month or in July.
You're welcome to come back when the matter is heard by council, but you need to know that moving forward that there's no impact with respect to your ability to raise the flag in the past and continue to raise the flag moving forward.
So a packed agenda at Windsor City Council, and with the flag policy deferred and Marignani's Sandpoint motion coming next meeting, the coming weeks at City Hall look to be just as eventful. Stephanie.